Arsenal have finally completed the signing of Martin Zubimendi from Real Sociedad for £51 million. After how many years? You guys have finally signed him. After but let me ask you a question. Did he trek from Spain? Because this thing started from January. This discussion started in January. Before the transfer window, Arsenal have signed Zubimendi.
Yeah.
During the first 10 days, the 10 days that they gave clubs to sign Zubimendi again. After that one, Zubimendi. Today again, you guys now announced Arsenal have completed the signing of Zubimendi. And you guys are giving him number what? What did you guys give him number 30 what, sir? Let me check.
36.
36. Why give him 36?
Yeah. I think I have no idea. So maybe something personal.
Okay. So how important is Zubimendi going to be to this Arsenal team? Now that you guys have released Thomas Partey, how important is he going to be? Have you really watched him play? Have you watched him play?
Yeah. I've watched him play more for Spain.
Okay.
I don't know how to say that. So that's and he plays different roles for like in those two systems. But the thing about Zubimendi is that he controls the tempo very well. Like classic Spanish midfielder. You have like Iniesta, Xavi, David Silva, that kind of thing that you know how to slow down or speed up the game when they choose to. Zubimendi is exactly in that mode. He can dictate the tempo on his own. And that is what Arsenal do not have. Like Thomas Partey is past his prime. In his prime, even in his prime, he couldn't really dictate tempo. It was more of a ball winner. But Zubimendi is a whole different animal. So that it's actually crazy. Like maybe in the Premier League, only second to Rodri in that regard. So yeah, you have a very good player. Like you just have a very good player.
Wait, before I say the next thing, Rob, please can you disconnect these headphones? I'm not hearing you properly.
Okay, fine. Yeah.
Okay. Can you hear me now?
Loud and clear. It's much better now. Wait, did I hear you compare him to Rodri?
Okay. No. I said in the Premier League, he's only second to Rodri in terms of controlling the tempo. Like he's after Rodri, he's next. I didn't say him and Rodri are the same or anything.
Somebody that we've not watched in the Premier League, bro. Hey, Arsenal fans.
No. I say among Premier League players now, you don't have to watch him in the Premier League to know what he can do. It's his ability, he knows how to do it. Even in the Nations League final against Portugal, if you watched him play, he was actually very, very good. He was arguably one of Spain's best two players in that match because he scored. He was dictating tempo in midfield, was progressing the ball for them because Portugal's press was actually pretty solid and he was beating their press like consistently. He's actually a very, very good midfielder, man. And like I said, he's in the same build, kind of similar build to, David Silva in a way, but in a more defensive capacity. Because Silva was more of an advanced playmaker. This guy he sits deep and then he progresses the ball from defense to, the final third, that kind of thing. So again, he's not a person that will kill you with his passing. Like Rodri can pass. We know Rodri can pass, but Rodri drives with the ball more than he, opens defenses with his passing. Zubimendi kind of does the same thing. He's not going to break you with a pass. He's not Kevin De Bruyne, but he's going to drive past your midfield block like they are not there, that kind of thing. So that's what he brings, and he's very press resistant. If two people are pressing him, he's still going to beat their press. You can watch him play in Sociedad, watch him in Spain. Like again, Nations League final, prime example. Two midfielders were on him at all times. I think Vitinha and I don't remember who the second one was, but consistently beating their press. Very, very good midfielder in that regard.
So what do you think now happen to
Declan
Rice? Is it that this one will not give Declan Rice the freedom to do whatever he wants to do on the pitch?
Essentially, yes. Because if you notice how Liverpool played last season, Gravenberch was essentially sitting alone in midfield sometimes when Szoboszlai, McAllister, they will fly forward. So I think that gives Rice that kind of opportunity to do the exact same thing. So we're going to be seeing a lot more of Rice in the final third instead of trying to win the ball back or progress the ball from like defense to attack. We're going to be seeing Rice in the other team's half more this season. I believe so. Unless other downs play a double pivot, which I don't think he's going to. But I think Zubimendi can handle that role alone without needing a partner. Like I believe he's that good.
Okay. And there are rumors that after signing this guy now that Gyökeres is next, that Arsenal are in advanced talks with Gyökeres. But if Arsenal signs Gyökeres, I pity Manchester United on the opening day of the season. First half 4-0.
That's too far. That's too far.
First half.
That's too far.
No, look. If you look, let's assume that Arsenal signs Gyökeres today or tomorrow. Look at Man United business. Man United is taking Man United like 6 weeks. That's if I'm not mistaken. 6 weeks, 4, 5, 6 weeks to even get Mbeumo. Their target, Mbeumo. They can't even get they can't even get Mbeumo. They are still struggling to get Mbeumo. Then you don't want to sign, you don't want to play a team that has a striker that scored over 30 goals. Over 30 goals. Look at their midfield. Declan Rice, Zubimendi, Odegaard, wingers, Saka. Maybe by the end of, maybe you guys can end up signing Madueke. Then look at the defense. Saliba. Then you want Manchester United to beat those guys. No trouble. Man, you collect like this. Maybe that's the match. Maybe that's the match that will force Manchester United to go to be very serious in the transfer market, because Manchester United is not looking like a serious club. They lack ambition as far as I'm concerned. Because if Arsenal signs Gyökeres, I know you'll be very, very happy. And I don't think I'll shoot any content with you again, because you'll be smiling and I don't want you to smile.
The thing is that between Gyökeres and Sesko,
I thought you guys wanted Sesko. What happened?
That's the thing. Yeah, I wanted Sesko, but apparently Leipzig is making it very, very difficult for us. They're calling 90 million for somebody that scored 13 goals in Bundesliga. 90 million. How? Like he's not adding up, and I'm sure Klopp has something to do with it. Klopp is the director of football now,
Okay.
And so yeah, he might have something to do with it. So don't be surprised if Liverpool go and try and get him and then they call 50 million for them.
And now that Liverpool are planning to get rid of Darwin Núñez.
Yeah, Darwin, he might go, and Diaz might go to either Bayern or Saudi. Like, so they might lose a lot of attackers.
Barcelona are interested in Luis Diaz.
Yes, Barcelona are interested in Diaz as well. So it's very likely that Diaz will go. Núñez is about to go, and unfortunately, you know what happened to Jota. Sadly, so yeah. So they're going to look to sign attackers, and yeah, they will likely go for Sesko, and Klopp, their former coach, is now the director of football at Leipzig. That one is a done deal already.
But if Arsenal ends up signing, okay, but wait, let me ask you a question. If Arsenal wants to go for the league, right? Don't you think someone like Osimhen, are you with me? Are you with me?
Yeah.
Okay. I said, if Arsenal wants to go for the title, don't you think someone like Osimhen will be like the main hitman that will carry Arsenal to that title?
See what? I've said this thing before, that Osimhen is a more complete striker than Gyökeres. But the fact that no club, even the clubs that desperately need strikers, no club has been linked to Osimhen, I feel like there's a problem. That the only people that inside those boardrooms know. Maybe it's agent's fee, maybe it's something else. I don't know, but it's not about ability, because everybody knows what Osimhen can do. But I think there's something going on behind the scenes that makes Osimhen like an unappealing option for these clubs, because I don't get it. We're not even linked to this guy for like one day. We're never linked to Osimhen. Liverpool have not been linked to him. Chelsea, their fans that are clamoring. The club has not been linked to him since January transfer window. Man, you are not linked to him. I don't understand. Even Madrid that are looking for Xabi said Xabi's system, like he likes big strikers like in Leverkusen, Boniface, what's the name of the other one again?
Patrick Schick.
Yeah, Schick. Very, very big guys. So I assumed he was going to go for Osimhen or something, and nothing. He didn't go for Osimhen. I mean, I'm confused.
So he
So
has
I don't get
he
it.
has
Maybe
Mbappe already now.
Mbappe is like 5'10", 5'11".
No,
He's
no,
not
no,
going to be heading. He's not going to be heading
Mbappe is
crosses.
9 now. I don't see you buying another number 9. Now that he has even started introducing this Gonzalo Garcia self to the team. And that boy is firing.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah. I know he's playing like 3-5-2. So I feel like he's going to want to pair maybe like a kind of Mbappe type striker, like a small, very mobile striker with a big target man, as the front two. So you won't just have two small strikers. But if those two guys now decide, they say they meet like a physical defense, you know how Mbappe were missing against Arsenal in Champions League last season now. So imagine you have two of him, or maybe somebody that's even worse than him. But that Garcia guy is not even as good as Mbappe. Far off Mbappe. So that kind of thing, like Xabi, what worked for him in Leverkusen was, having big men up front that if all else fails, if your tactic goes to shit, throw the ball inside the box and they will head it.
exactly.
Yeah, so yeah, he doesn't have that in Madrid right now.
So the final question I would like to ask you is if Arsenal signs Gyökeres, Zubimendi has already arrived. Is there already rather? Who again? Madueke. And maybe
See, I beg,
Rodrigo.
I beg. Stop
But
mentioning Madueke's name. Stop mentioning Madueke's name. Please. I beg.
he's linked
He's not
to
better than what we
Arsenal.
currently have. He's not
He's
better
linked
than
to
what we
Arsenal
He's not
already
better
now.
than. I know, and I hate it. I hate it so much. He's not better
Madueke.
than Trossard. He's not better than Martinelli. He's not better than anybody in our
But there
attack.
was a time
I'll be real with you.
there was a time your attackers were getting injured now last season, and you need bench now. You need bench. You need good players from the bench.
Yes, we have Ethan Nwaneri on the bench. We have Max Doman coming from the academy. We're good. I don't need this guy.
Better
And
than
if he's
Madueke. Is he better than Madueke? The person coming from the academy.
no now, boy, he's not worth 50 million. I'm not paying 50 million for him either. He's free.
Okay.
I'm tired of giving Chelsea money for useless players, man. Like I'm honestly speaking, I love Havertz. Like, don't get me wrong, I love Havertz. Was he worth 60 million? No. But do I like him at my club? He's one of my favorite players at Arsenal now. I love Havertz. His work rate is incredible. He turns up with important goals sometimes. Like, Havertz has been good for Arsenal. No matter what anybody wants to say, Havertz has been good for Arsenal. And I like him. But that is one out of how many failed transfers from Chelsea. Like, it's crazy. So, and now we got Kepa. Yeah, Kepa for 5 million is not bad for a backup keeper. Like, it's not bad at all. Playing in Carabao, FA Cup, that's not bad. I'm good with that. But anything other than that from Chelsea counts me out.
So you
I'm
don't want Madueke.
tired
No Madueke. Okay.
at
Okay.
all.
Okay, let's shift Madueke aside. If you get Rodrigo, what will you say about the new sporting director?
You know,
Like
also linked to Eze.
yes. Huh?
You know,
Okay,
what linked to
you
Eze
guys.
as well.
Yeah, it's true. You guys are going for easy. You're going for easy. Wow. If Arsenal gets all these guys, so Arsenal will be the most dangerous team
Yeah.
next season. It's time for us to fear Arsenal. It's time for us to start to fear Arsenal. Yeah.
Honestly, I'm way more excited about signing Eze than I am about Rodrigo. I'll be honest with you. I'm way more excited about signing Eze than Rodrigo. Eze had 13 goals and 11 assists, if I remember correctly, in Premier League last season, playing for a Crystal Palace team that did not finish in the European place, that only got European football through the FA Cup.
Yeah.
Like, so double digit goals and assists in Crystal Palace. And you know what Eze can do? Big matches, he's there. Against Man U, against Man City, against us, Eze turned up. Like, I know what he can do. So I'm way more excited about signing Eze than I am about Rodrigo. And Rodrigo said that he's dragging leg. Like, Madrid don't want you again, bro. They're benching you for academy players. Find your way out. But he's there. I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, if you sign Rodrigo, I'll be happy. Don't get me wrong, I'll be happy. But I want Eze more than I want Rodrigo.
All right, let's see how it goes. The transfer window is still. Wait, have they opened it again? I know that they opened
Yeah,
it
it's
because of
open.
the. Is it open now?
Yeah, it is.
Okay, the transfer window is still wide open. Let's wait and see the kind of players you guys will bring in. But I'm beginning to be scared of Arsenal. Like if
It's premature.
Manchester United doesn't do something in this transfer window, that first game of the season. What? It's going to be very, very
Don't
tough.
worry. It's in your home. Don't worry. You people don't have anything to share.
Yeah, forget that thing. Forget that thing. The club
No,
is not.
the Old Trafford again.
It's not. The club is not serious. Do you know how many matches Ruben Amorim lost at Old Trafford last season?
How many?
I think those was it 15 games or what?
What?
He lost a lot of games in Old Trafford. Do you know that there was a time
How
that,
many games? How many
like
games
in
did he
all
play at Old
competitions,
Trafford?
in all competitions,
Yeah.
it's not that
Okay.
only
Okay.
Premier
Okay.
League, in all competitions. Do you
Okay.
know that there was a time that I was speaking to United fans, some United fans like that, and they were like, they prefer
Yeah.
away games now to home games. Because away games you can go and win or draw, but home games they will lose.
Crazy.
They find it difficult to win to win at home now. They're just losing matches. But anyways,
Yeah.
Terence, thank you very much for joining me. I'll see you next time.
All right.